Welcome back folks to VU3 Golf Whiskey November Radio. Today I'll show you how to use DL2MAN in digital operations like FT8 or FT4 or even WSPR. I'll show you what all cables you need, how to connect those cables to your laptop, and how to configure your JTDX or WSDX to work those digital modes. Now let's look at what all connectivity options we have on the DL2MAN and what all connectivity options that we can use for the laptop, right? So on the DL2MAN, you have the standard mic / key. You can attach your PTT mic or the keyer here, and then the audio comes in and goes out of here. So there are two separate 3.5mm TRS pins that you need to handle. Then you have the micro USB here. You need to use a straight micro USB, no modifications necessary to your laptop. However, one cable you need to modify, which is for the mic / keyer. If you look at let me refocus the screen a little bit here. Let me zoom in a little bit. And if you see here, we just need two pins here, which is the ground and the mic. We don't need the PTT DIT. I modified a cable to work with this exactly, and I'll show you how to modify the cable as well. And we'll go from there. Right, for the audio, you just need a standard TRS cable and it'll work just fine. We don't need this part now because we are not using any PA. However, you do need to connect the cable, power cable for this. The USB alone will give you power from the laptop, but that will drive the DL2MAN at 0.5 watts, not more than that. So if you need more power than that, you need to connect your power supply, like I've done that with this awesome battery pack consisting of 3 18650. And I've added a switch here just to turn it off, turn it on like this. So it's pretty handy, right? Okay, let me come back and I'll show you what cables we need and how to build the customized cable. This is the customized cable. I have marked the special end with a red so that I know that this goes to truSDX on the mic and key port, and then this goes to your laptop sound card. I have another solution for that. I'll show you. Then I also have a standard TRS, standard unmodified TRS cable. This goes into your sound card of the laptop again. This carries your audio out and audio out from the laptop and to audio in from the laptop to the audio out of the DL2MAN, right? The next thing that you need is the micro USB cable, unmodified straight away, but make sure this cable supports data transfer, not just power. Most of the micro USB, we hardly find micro USB cable these days. It's all USB-C. So, but most of the micro USB cables I find come for powering up some device. So I've spent a lot of time, but buy one which can do data. Otherwise, you'll have problems in getting the CAT control working, right? Then another thing I use is a USB audio device. This works very well. I bought it off Amazon India, and this is good enough, right? And then just to ensure everything gets connected neatly, this is a USB-C style USB hub, right? So now next I'll show you how to modify that cable that we need, which connects to the mic and the PTT. This one. So I prepared the cable and soldered the connectors as connections as said before, and then heat shrink tube this. Now let me show you what I've done here. I've marked this. This is a special side without the tip connected. This goes into the mic and keyer with the tip disconnected, which is PTT and DIT, that is disconnected. So the audio out from the PC will come into the mic and PTT. So what we have here is, let me use a tester to quickly show you how the connections are made. So I'm putting it to sleeve now. As you can see, sleeve is connected. Then I'm putting it to the ring, and you can see the ring is connected here, and putting it to the tip, and you can see the tip is not connected anywhere, right? So okay, let me reverse this. So the tip from here, which is the normal side coming from the PC, is connected to only the ring, not to the tip going into the truSDX. So if you look at the diagram here, the PTT or DIT is disconnected, and the data is coming from the PC only on two pins, ground and mic, right? That is all we need. The top cable audio from the truSDX goes to the audio in of the PC, and this comes into the audio out of the PC into the mic key, whereas you will connect your CAT cable USB for CAT control directly to the PC. So that's how the connection to the truSDX works. Let me set up everything with the USB cable and the normal aux, and then show you how you can configure your JTDX or WSDX using this configuration. Now let's connect all the cables to DL2MAN. Let me unsort these cables. It will become a mess quite quickly. So connected the antenna. Now let's connect the special cable, which is mic/PTT. Then connect the ordinary or the unmodified cable. Where is that? Here. It's a jumble, right? Now let's connect the USB cable on the side. So that is done. Now let's connect the audio cables to the USB sound card. Okay, now here you need to be a little careful. You need to connect the right output and the inputs. So the first one what we have is right audio. This is the audio cable. As you can see, I'm holding the audio cable here. Audio from DL2MAN, audio out from DL2MAN goes into the mic input of the laptop, right? So that is connected. Then the special cable, which is mic key, gets out of the speaker phone or the headphone from the laptop, that goes into that one. So you have connected both now correctly. So ensure you don't make a mistake there, because otherwise the data will not come through. Now I have two USB connectors. Both of them will go into the USB hub. Let me zoom out a little bit. Both of them will go into the USB hub. So the audio, I'll connect it here, and then the USB one, I'll connect it here, and then this USB, the hub, goes into the laptop, right? Now let me set up and clean up the cables, then I'll come back.
So first thing when you connect the USB hub is that you need to view and scan for hardware changes on the device manager, and then check out that ports you see CS340. I'm getting COM12, but you should get a CH340 here, which is your DL2MAN. Remember, your audio is coming from a USB audio device, so it will not show up here. It will come in from your default standard audio connection to your laptop. Okay, once this is done, let's go back to JTDX. Let me JTDX, right? JTDX is asking me reconnect failure, so let us do retry. Okay, so here radio select Kenwood TS480. This is the protocol DL2MAN has been working with, and we saw that this is COM12, so select COM12. 3800 38400 data bits is baud rate is 38400, data bits is 8, stop bits is 1, handshake is default. Force control lines DTR should be high and RTS should be low. CAT, right? Don't worry about this. This takes it from the previous one. Transmit audio data source, front mic, it doesn't matter. Then it can be anything. Mode should be USB, split operation is none. And for the test CAT, I'll show you what should happen on the device as well. Just give me a second, set up my phone. Let me record. Okay. Now what should happen is I'm keeping this here. As you can see, let me zoom this a little bit. And once you click on test CAT here, it should turn green. So that green means the connectivity, CAT connectivity to DL2MAN is enabled. And then when you press PTT on the device, T should come up. As you can see, T is coming up, right? That means you're great. You're good. Okay, your connection is good. So that's pretty much all about CAT connectivity. And then the last thing you need is
7040. Let me change to 20 meters here. It will show to 140. Change to 14074. 40. It is back to 7047.
And
Remember,
then the last thing you need is audio, right? So microphone USB audio device will be your input, and speaker USB audio device, nothing else. You see, this is the audio driver that I installed for the other mode, which is using straight only USB from DL2MAN. I'll make one more video for that. We don't need any extra cable. It'll work both ways, but I've had some success with this, so I'll stick to this. And baud rate 38400 is via this, but if you use straight USB, 115200 should also work, right? Okay, so let us close this and let me show you the waterfall. As you can see, there is very little activity now, but you can see the waterfall, and there is some activity going on, right? And let me try clicking on the CU Russia, and you can see one good way is you can switch to ham spots, and you see VU2 Lima India Delta has already spotted me about an hour back when I was doing testing. So that's pretty much it. Let's go back to JTDX and see if we can get some Netherlands. Okay, so pretty much this is the way to set up digital modes on DL2Man. Thank you for watching 73 and have a great day. Thank you.